Hey guys, let's talk about something everyone complains about in World of Warcraft. Where are the tanks? Why are there no healers? Why are queues so long? Usually, the conversation goes straight to Blizzard. Nerfs, buffs, balance changes, healing feels bad, tanking feels squishy. And yeah, sure, that stuff plays a role. A little bit. But if I'm being honest, I don't think that's the main problem. I think the bigger issue is us, or more specifically, how tanks and healers are treated. If you've tanked or healed for any amount of time, you already know what I'm about to say. You load into a dungeon, especially time walking, and immediately you can feel how it's going to go. Someone already running ahead, someone's pulling mobs the tank hasn't touched, someone's standing in fire like it's a suggestion, and then the classic hits: heals? Tank? As if what just happened was some mysterious, unavoidable tragedy. Time walking, old dungeons weren't built for a modern go 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 brain. They had mechanics, they had positioning, they had debuffs you weren't supposed to stack, they had mobs you didn't pull all at once. But a lot of DPS players don't remember that, or just don't care. They don't know the tactics, they don't want to learn them, they just assume someone else will deal with it. Usually the tank or the healer. And this is the uncomfortable truth. If you stand in fire, that's not healer gameplay. And if you ninja pull, that's not tank gameplay. That's you making a mistake and expecting someone else to clean it up. Healers can't out-heal bad decisions forever. Tanks can't control mobs they didn't pull without consequences. And when things fall apart, guess who gets the blame? Not the DPS who ignored mechanics. And not the DPS who pulled extra packs. No. It's the tank. It's the healer. Every single time. Now, here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. Tanking and healing already comes with pressure. You're always visible, mistakes are obvious, and you're expected to know the route, mechanics, cooldowns, pacing. Now add zero patience, zero accountability, and the feeling that you're being taken for granted. And suddenly, it's just not fun anymore. Why would someone queue up to be stressed out, get flamed, and carry mistakes that aren't theirs? At some point, people just go, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just DPS or I'm gonna log off. And I want to be clear here. This isn't about hating DPS players. Most people play DPS because it's familiar, it's lower pressure, and it lets you focus on your own rotation. That's totally fine. But there is a mindset problem where tanks and healers stop being seen as players and start being seen as tools. Like they exist just to shorten queue times, fix mistakes, and enable damage meters. And that mindset? That's what's killing these roles. So if you're a DPS player watching this, here's the good news. You don't have to re-roll tomorrow to help fix the problem. Just doing a few things already makes a massive difference. Learn or relearn dungeon mechanics. Stop pulling for the tank. Move out of avoidable damage. Respect the pace of the group. Own your mistakes instead of deflecting them. That alone makes tanking and healing feel so much better. And here's my genuine invitation. If you've never tanked or healed, try it. Not forever, not even seriously. Just a few dungeons. You'll come out of it with way better situational awareness, more respect for cooldown management, a clearer idea of why tanks pull the way they do, and a whole new appreciation for healers. Even if you go right back to DPS, you'll be a better DPS for it. Tanks and healers aren't disappearing because Blizzard hates them. They're disappearing because the social side of group content has become exhausting. Fixing that doesn't start with a patch note. It starts with players remembering that there are real people behind these roles. And sometimes, the easiest way to fix WoW's role shortage is just not being the reason someone logs off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.